Masterpiece strategy for your team performance. Now, this is a deep one, and there's going to be a future Decode Your Genius course on leading your team. However, for right now, this video, we want to get clarity on one thing that you can do to move your score forward in the team performance area. So here's a few items to get the ideas rolling in your mind so you can use the GPS method to find the best next action that you can take. So with team performance, a few items is having the right person in the right seat, because you can have an area of your business that you need help in, but the right person isn't there. And it's never going to work. And it's always going to bring red, stress, frustration, expectations not being met. Now, conversely, it could be a scenario where it is the right person, right values, right vision, right way of working together, yet they're not in the right seat. My dad first taught me this, and he learned it from Wes Rydell, somebody in North Dakota who owned many different dealerships, many dealerships, car dealerships. And this was a big focus. It was the right person, the right seat. And hiring A players. So there's a book called Who. That's literally just what it's called, Who. I believe it's the method for hiring A players. So even though everybody has genius, not everybody has developed their genius to the point where it's at an expert level. So running a business, if you aren't surrounded by people who are at that expert level, then there's naturally problems that happen when a person is getting a B in their expertise rather than an A in their expertise, and that creates issues. So that book is a huge resource for having a process that hires the right people at the right time. Now, which goes in the next one, right time, right training. So is it the right time in that person's life? Is it the right time in the business? Are you hiring too late or too early? Most times it's too late. And the right training. I used to, I used to throw people into things and where they weren't equipped with the right training and expected them to produce. And, people get trained on being a cashier for days, weeks. So it's like when especially as a business owner, we become so used to all doing these different things that took us a while to learn, but now it's become easy and second nature for us. So like throwing somebody into that, they need training, they need time for that. So is there the right curriculum around bringing that person into that role? Or is it just throwing them in the storm? And I know some people like to hire by just seeing if people can handle it, but it's not efficient. It's really not. So with the right training, right system, you can bring the right people in and not depend on people being able to go into the chaos and emerge. Because there is a personality that can do that, but if we just depend on that personality trait, we're actually missing a lot of great people that would thrive in that position if they just had a little bit more structure. Which goes into the right onboarding process. So are you bringing them into the company vision, the company values? Are you introducing the training at the right time? How to communicate? What's the culture? What's the tempo? What's the freedom? What's the structure? All these different things go into play, the right onboarding. So again, this is a deep topic, very deep topic. At some point there'll be most likely a course on this. But for right now, what's one thing you can do? And just give yourself a bit of peace and space, because I'm sure you already know the answer. Allow the GPS method to guide you and see what's that one next step that you can do with your existing team, or perhaps it's bringing somebody else new on. Okay? And of course, if you get stuck or you need questions answered, go ahead and pop in the Facebook group, and I'll see you in the next video.